Yep.
All right, then.
Wake and bake. New Hampshire way.
I'm sick of you.
As far as the fancy car, big house, that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But some people, I mean, it's not even bad. I can't really say some people, you know? I think like majority of people, they're under the impression that, yo, I'm gonna work this job overtime, and then that's gonna get me that car that I want, as far as that exotic car, that Ferrari, that Lamborghini. But I'm gonna get this to your head. People that drive those Lamborghinis, that drive those Ferraris, that drive those Pagani's and whatnot, they don't have regular jobs. They don't even at times work for anybody. They're entrepreneur, like a big time, big time, like company. They own something, you know what I'm saying? They don't work for others. And what do you think? Doing that overtime, getting that job that might pay you $80,000, $100,000, $120,000 a year, that's cool, but that's not gonna get you that Ferrari, that McLaren, that so on and so on. It's not gonna happen, because to even acquire those require a different level of income. Sticking around like that $80,000 range, the $100,000 range, that $120,000 range, I feel like that puts you still in that middle class range. And when you're trying to get to like that next level, you gotta pretty actually enjoy what you actually like, even though it might not be an asset. You can still also your cash flow. Your cash flow has to be on a whole different level, because to even acquire those kind of cars, remember, those kind of cars, for one, you're paying with like 10% down. If anything, you might be paying like around $5,000 a month just in car payments. You know what I'm saying? And I understand like that's liability and whatnot, but fuck it. We only have one life. We enjoy it. So if you like fucking cars, get it. Just understand what's gonna come out of it. Understand what is gonna. So you have to, find those opportunities. Like, I've always been into cars. I've been playing Gran Turismo since friggin' I was like 11, 12 years old type shit. Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, like whatever. So cars, those kind of cars, it wasn't possible. It was impossible. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I was getting paid from that job, it was not gonna get me to that point that I wanted to, so I'm able to afford those kind of crazy ass fucking cars, crazy ass car payments. Just kind of like just throw money out the window in some sense. Even though they're a couple $1,000s a month just to even have, having a job can't get you. So getting those jobs, like I only had 2 jobs, so getting those jobs, bust my ass 120 hours at times in 2 weeks. Getting even close, you gotta do different shit, be into different things, take advantage of different opportunities that could get you beyond those points. You know what I'm saying? Start making you get those $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $800,000, $900,000 years. That's what you gotta pretty much tap into. A lot of people don't really know how to actually tap into that until they meet one person. Once they meet that one person that's actually acquired, that kind of broke that barrier to even getting $500,000 a year in income, $600,000 plus more, that's when they are pretty much open to making those car dreams. But if you're so stuck on, I'm gonna work this job overtime, and then be able to get that Ferrari or some shit, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And once you know better, you could do better. That's all I always know. Like you don't know what you don't know until you meet that one person. That's why like networking and all the other shit is very, very important, because you gotta pretty much be able to meet those other people that could actually, make you break that to some extent. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know those people that, well, we probably don't know now, but growing up, we know those circles that everybody has a job and that's all that they know. They know nothing outside of a job that can make them crazy as coming. You kind of have a different outlook on what kind of income you could actually make in a day or in a year or in a month. It's different shit, and then that's like what it is. But once they meet that one person, all it takes is one person to break that barrier. And once that barrier is broken, And once you break that barrier, trust me, you look back at, you know, when school used to preach $30,000 a year starting off. What? That can be made in a day. What are you talking about? Start looking at shit different. 30K for a year. I can't survive that. I can't do it. Gotta break those barriers. So if you want to pretty much, you know, gain all those things that you look at other people's and, you know, not envy, but are inspired by, you got to break those barriers. You have to break those barriers. And you will look back on that 30K a year that people open about and laugh, like, 30K a year? Come on, stop. So now, if you're working a job, all right? If you're working that job, but you pretty much know better now. Like I said, if you know better, you'll do better. So if you're still working that job, but you know better, that means that you're not getting trapped by that entire system. That means that even outside of work, now you're working on your own goals. You're working on things that could pretty much, you know, get you to that next level and whatnot. Those opportunities that you, from those people, you know, those people that you were networking with, that actually even opened up that door of opportunity, that actually made you even able to break that barrier. Once that happens, that's when you could pretty much, you know, take advantage of like what you're making at your job and everything else. But if you're just making money at your job and just that's good. I mean, if you want to be complacent, that's on you. All right, so you might be getting $100,000 at your job, but you know, you investing outside of your job, and then that's pushing you to like around that $600,000 or $500,000 mark. You know, those are breaking those barriers. But if you're getting off of work and going home, but if you are taking advantage of, you know, that $100,000 job that you might have or whatnot, and then investing into other things that can make you, you know what I'm saying, more to even break those barriers now, to even push sleeping, getting back up inside the morning, going back to work, getting back home, going on the couch, sleeping, you know, like, what are you really doing though? Come on, man, you gotta be productive every single day. It's all about the level up, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the level up. Life goes by real quick. Every single day go by real quick, and all of a sudden, boom, you're fucking 45, 50. What now? You know? So you gotta break those barriers. So again, if you know better, you'll do better. Simple as that. Break those barriers. Let's go. Let's go. Danny, more. Hold on, girl. As you can see, another bottle of champagne. You already know, like when the champagne come out, shit's being celebrated. You know what I'm saying? So this is a celebration of the biggest project to date. As you can see, this right is a compound. It's gonna be at the FIP headquarters type shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot's gonna be going on here. Some lit shit.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Check out the whips, electric, you know, turbo. You know what I'm saying? There's a little peek of what's gonna happen here. And look, check out the warehouse too. That's gonna be crazy when all this is done, you know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be torn down, built back up, something fresh, brand new, and fully renovated, you know what I'm saying? So back to the champagne popping. Woo! Let's get it. Woo! What they thought. Hardest fuck to hold this together.